The Earth's waterways. They provide over half the Earth's oxygen and absorb 50 times more carbon dioxide than our atmosphere does. Our ocean regulates climatic weather patterns throughout the world by transporting heat from the equator and serves as a home for over 80% of the world's beings. Rivers carry water and nutrients to areas all around the globe and provide a habitat for millions of organisms. Lakes replenish groundwater and provide biodiversity in an ecosystem. But our oceans, rivers, and lakes are dying. Plastic has been found in more than 60% of all the seabirds and 100% of the sea turtle species, and they all mistake plastic for food. Every year, 8 million tons of plastic enter our oceans, and it's on top of the estimated 150 million metric tons that are currently circulating our marine environments. And we are trying to put a stop to that.
Hi, we're the OMS Pals.
I'm Maeve.
I'm Tara.
I'm Carrie.
I'm Mackenzie.
I'm Brooke.
I'm Sydney.
And we go to Oldfield Middle School on Long Island, New York.
We are working on the National Geographic Challenge to eliminate plastic waste in waterways.
After some research and brainstorming together, we decided on building a conveyor belt to remove pollution from rivers.
We got the idea for our conveyor belt from the ocean cleanup. Theirs is on a much bigger scale and is more complex.
The Interceptor, the ocean cleanup's boat, has a barrier that catches the trash while it's traveling with the current, then goes onto the conveyor belt, which is made out of a strainer-like material so the water can drain it.
Then a shuttle automatically distributes the debris across 6 dumpsters. Using sensor data, the containers are filled equally until they reach full capacities.
In addition to our conveyor belt, we found a species of caterpillar called waxworms that have an enzyme called peptase in their digestive system that has the ability to break down PET plastic, which makes up majority of plastic pollution.
Caterpillars take a long time to eat the plastic, but in the long run, it's an organic solution rather than introducing chemicals into the ecosystem.
We discovered that in a study led by National Geographic, 100 worms degraded 92 milligrams of plastic shopping bag overnight.
Since the amount of plastic that 100 waxworms digested was so little in relation to the amount in the rivers, we would need to multiply the number of worms for them to make a noticeable difference.
Our original idea was to use mealworms, but after some more research, we discovered that mealworms grow into dark-green beetles that commonly eat their offspring.
The next step was to make a prototype. We 3D printed the basic parts, such as the sides for our conveyor belt, at our local library and glued the pieces together.
To power the conveyor belt, we used the Rex robotics motor run by batteries and a control switch. We also cut pieces of PVC pipe to attach the sides together.
We use the mesh placemat as the material that spins around and hot glue popsicle sticks around it, about 2 inches apart. This is so the plastic can be caught and water can be drained.
If we scale the conveyor belt to size, we would be able to make it more eco-friendly by using solar panels to power it, instead of batteries. But since it's only a prototype, any solar panels that would be the same size wouldn't generate enough energy to power.
After testing our prototype in the classroom, we went to the Nissequogue River near where we live to test it and look around for sources of pollution such as factories or other buildings.
In the location we went to, there weren't many other buildings except for residential houses, but we still found pollution in the water, as well on land.
The final thing we did was make a map of the river and the land surrounding it. We decided instead of a map on paper, we used a homemade augmented sandbox to make a visual representation of the topographic landscape around the Nissequogue.
Using the sandbox at our school, we sculpted the shape of the river using clay to model the original map. We also painted it to differentiate between the river and the land, and we stuck a tube check in the locations we visited.
If we don't do something soon, there are going to be some serious problems with health, climate, and ocean wildlife.